That's it in terms of the notes for this. What I'm going to do is kind of zip you through setting up a couple of the word problems with pictures that sometimes give people problems. I'm not going to work the whole problem out, but at least show you how to set it up. So in this problem, you have a problem where they give you a box, they give you the length, the width, and the height, and you're supposed to use the formula to write a polynomial in standard form that models or represents the volume of the box. Well, when you're dealing with a box like this, volume equals length times width times height. So all we really have to do is take 6 minus 2x. Oh, I'm not going to have enough room over here. Take the length, 6 minus 2x, the width, 4 minus 2x, and the height, which is just x. And multiply all that out. And what you might want to do is start with the first set of parentheses, FOIL those out, then take whatever your answer is and just multiply by x and distribute it. That's probably the easiest way to go for most people. And then we'll get our answer there. Okay, but your job will be to finish that problem out. Okay, in this problem in 95, they want you to write a polynomial in standard form that represents the area of the shaded region. Well, to get the shaded region, what we're really taking is big rectangle, which is partly the outside one, and then we're subtracting what's not shaded, which is the little rectangle. Okay, and so again, the big rectangle, the area would be length times width, which is x plus 3 times x plus 9. And we're subtracting the little rectangle. Well, the little rectangle is also length times width, which would be x plus 1 times x plus 5. And so to finish it out and simplify, you would just FOIL each piece and subtract them and combine your like terms. Okay, and then last one, this one's probably the trickiest in some ways for most people to kind of see for sure what's going on. We just need to find this shaded area, but the shaded area is kind of a weird shape. So what I would do would be to divide it up into two rectangles. Now the only problem with this is, for this rectangle, I know this side to do length times width, but I don't know this side yet. Okay? They've set this up to make this doable though, because we know this whole side is x plus 3. We know this much is x. Well, in order for these two, up here to be the same length as down here, they have to be the same thing. So, or they have to add up to the same thing. So if down here is x plus 3, then this has to be 3, so that all the way across the top here would be x plus 3 as well. Well, then once I know that, I can do length times width over here would be x times 3. I guess I wouldn't need to put that in parentheses. Just do x times 3. So that gives me this rectangle. Then the other piece that makes up the rest of my shaded area would be length times width, which is x times x minus 1. And then multiply out, distribute that x, and then combine like terms. And that will wrap up our notes for this section.